I always love playing in South Africa, back home, and thanks to Canon and all the guys, all the sponsors, Sunshine Ladies Tour and Investec and all of that to, just making this possible and to help grow women's golf in South Africa. I'm really hitting it nicely, and I can see a lot of good progress, especially the start of the season now. So, I'm really happy with all of that at the moment. I think it's a really good layout. There's some tricky holes out there. A lot of greens that I'm used to are always back to front, so you're always worrying about spinning the ball too much, and here there's a lot of greens that are front to back, so it's running away from you. Overall, it's a really good course. You've got to shape it around here, and there's a couple of tricky holes that you have to just be aware of.
I feel every year there's more girls coming out to play, and unfortunately this time of year in Australia also have a whole lot of tournaments, so it's a case of do girls go there or here. But hopefully as word spreads, I feel our golf courses, we are very spoiled for choice here, and obviously the courses that we get into play during these 9 weeks are great golf courses, and hopefully the word will spread that they want to rather come here than go play down in Oz.
I think the amount of events, the people are really nice, the weather is amazing. We get to play great golf courses against great players, and it's always good to compete against good players.
Here in South Africa we play good golf course. Competition is a high level also. Some great players like Ashleigh, Leanne, Stacey. So it's good to compete against them, and then we play a beautiful golf course. Weather is nice, people are really nice, so yeah, it's perfect.
But we actually played in the Pro together. It was the first time we played together. I mean, she can bomb the ball. It's takes photos of my drives, but she's played good the last 2 days, which is great to see, and it's her first year as a pro.
I hit her slightly past her, but she's always in the fairway, so it was really a nice experience playing with her in the Pro. So yeah, it's very exciting.
Obviously, I'm very happy with 9 under par after 2 rounds. Yesterday I felt I played a lot better than today. The back 9 I got a bit iffy, but I managed to scramble well, which kept myself in it, and I stayed patient. I knew we had some short holes coming in with some wedges, so I could take opportunity of that. I had to hit it probably like a cup and a half outside the left. When there's a big break in putt, I always try and make sure my miss is at least on the high side, because then it has a chance of going in, and I thought I had it. Hit a really good pace, but just slipped out unfortunately. On this hole, there's trees up the right, so you want to try to keep it left. So for me, I just aimed up the right side of the fairway and tried to hit a draw to make sure that I stay left. It's a par 5 3-shotter, so if I ended in the rough, I got to lay it up anyway, so it's not the end of the world. It's the same as yesterday.
Yeah, I like it.
I haven't used the pin on today.
Pin on.
This, what's it past the big tree on the right?
165.
This will get past it then. Today's been a little bit of a scramble. I mean, yesterday I felt I was really solid tee to green, but I'm still 300 today, and if that's what I'm doing and I feel like I'm scrambling, I'm going to be very happy. Oh, I love it. I really enjoyed my time off. I definitely needed it, but to get back going, and obviously yesterday to play so well and today to keep it going, I've just obviously got to keep my foot on the gas, because if I take it off, you never know what can happen.
Just think of a 65 shot, that's including the wind.
Yesterday, yeah, we had 65, didn't we? Same shot.
Same shot.
I've loved the thrill of the challenge, and from a very young age. And when you get in the moment, sure, you're nervous, but that's part of it. You've got to learn to control the nerves and be in the excitement as well. So it is why we all play it. I took 5 weeks off. I didn't touch a golf club, which was great. And then I started working with my coach Doug Wood 3 weeks ago. We've just tried to neaten things up a little bit. I think not seeing him for a while, he's got a little loose and away from me, from my body at the end of last year. So just try to work on tightening up, keeping it closer to my body coming on the way down and getting through the ball better. I had a great drive. I literally was down the middle, and I had 110 to the pin for me, which is a control pitch and wedge, and I hit it, I think, to just about 12 feet just past the pin. It was a nice downhill putt. I didn't have to make sure I had to hit it to get to the hole. I could just roll it nicely, and it was inside left putt and pulled out. The greens are soft, so you can be aggressive and fire at the pins. I think the difference is I've felt really good enough hold out for par. I mean, I haven't made a bogey in 36 holes, so that's a first for me, which is also cool. And you have to drive it well, and you got to learn to shape it. There's bunkers that we can get to, so you got to fade it or draw it off the bunkers, and that's kind of what I've also worked on in the off season, hitting different shapes, and I managed to put that into work. I didn't quite get it on the back nine, but you know, I was persistent and kept it going. I saw Annelies Cordell up there. She's a very good friend of mine, so I think we might play together, which will be a lot of fun.
I've really enjoyed it out here. The weather's been great, the course is in great condition. And it's really nice to compete again, having competed for about 3 months, and it's really nice turning pro and a different experience and everything, so I've really enjoyed it out here. I think because I turned pro so young, I don't have as much pressure on me to earn money and all that. But obviously out here to get a check would be very nice. But just enjoying the experience, living the dream and enjoying it. My goal was originally to be top 15, and the fact that I'm lying second is unreal, but just taking it one shot at a time, enjoying the experience. Very excited to go play with Ashleigh, learn a lot from people like her who have really made it to the top, and that's where we all want to be one day. So I've been working well with my coach, Robbie Stewart, so I've just been looking at shots and taking it one shot at a time, not jumping ahead, and just warming up, just feeling comfortable, not getting too nervous, playing the shots one shot at a time on the range, just as you would on the golf course. So that's really been the thought process. I like to hit like 2-foot putts in the beginning, and then I go to about 2 meters and then hit the long putts to make sure you get the distance right and everything. But I've been putting really well, so going on to the putting green quite confident. So just to feel more confident on the putting green and enjoy it out there today. Very nerve-wracking. You really feel butterflies, no matter how good you are, you really feel butterflies every time. But I suppose that's part of the game. If you don't have nerves, then I don't think you're doing the right thing. So it's a bit of an adrenaline rush. Well, you wouldn't think that golf is an adrenaline rush, but it really is on this first tee. And then once you get to that first shot, it's a bit of relief, and then you go out there and enjoy it.
I hit a 50 degrees, wedge 50 degrees. I had 105 meters to the pin. I saw that it was a bit short, and I didn't know it could release, like, I think 6 meters.
There's been a lot of rain, so the greens are kind of slow. So you got to really like hit the ball to get to the hole, and also when they're a bit slower, they don't quite fall in or break as much as they would normally. So I think that's just the reason why it's doing that.
I knew mentally I got off on the wrong foot, and I knew I just had to up it a notch, and that's what I did, and a little bit more focus, getting back into tournament mode. Very pleased. Yes, I have to be, especially from that start that I had. Nice to climb a few back, and yeah, I'll get a top 3. I will be playing the next event, Team Championships at Serengeti. It's my home club. And then I will be I'll play Dimension Data as well as the SA Masters at Sandomir. And then I'll head off to Australia for 2 events, and I'll be back for SA Open.
For me, finishing second, obviously I'm not going to be playing all the tournaments, so I've got to kind of collect as many points as I can to be able to win the Investec Order of Merit. And yeah, I mean, I'd like to to regain that title of winning the Order of Merit, the Investec Property Order of Merit. Their campaign, Building Women's Champions. I think it's awesome. I don't seem to like this tee-shot on 18 very much because I keep hitting it left, I don't know, for some reason. And yeah, I mean, I didn't hit a great pitch shot into there to like 36 feet. I had a long putt for par. I just said, well, let's do this, you know what I mean? The greens aren't that quick, so I can give it just a little bit. Not be scared to get past all on a downhill. And yeah, I mean, the hole caught my ball. I'm definitely going to get my 4 events in to try win and defend that Order of Merit. I think that's really important. And then also just to keep it in the family, you know, last year I won it for Investec and myself, and hopefully I can do that again.
The course I found played a little tougher today. I mean, thank goodness I had that 7-shot lead at the beginning of the round and I knew I had that comfort zone. And after 9, I knew I wasn't going to hit it close, so I was just playing for the big part of the greens and taking my 2 putts and just trying to make as many pars as I could coming in. Obviously, I'm very happy to pull off the win this week, first tournament of the year. Today was quite scrappy, but you know, that's what you got to do to try win. It doesn't really matter. Thank goodness there were no pictures on the scorecard, but I got the job done and that's all that matters. A huge thanks to Canon for sponsoring this event. You know, without them it wouldn't be possible. You know, it's growing every year and that's what we want to see.